Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 3 Disney Legacy Challenge Generation 6, which is Aladdin part 20, not 20, 32. So we're starting this part off on a really sad note. Genie is actually passing away. So our house just caught fire, and I thought I was recording. It turns out I wasn't, of course. I made this stupid mistake. Our dishwasher broke, and I was trying to have them fix it before mopping up the puddles, because every time she mopped up, like Ariel would mop up a puddle, just more water would appear. So I'm just like, we're just gonna try and fix it, and it caught on fire. So she is singed. This is all burnt. I've already replaced everything that burned in the fire, but then I saw this thing up here. I'm like, oh no. At first I thought Jeannie was actually dying from a fire, which I'm like, I don't think that's possible, but no, she's just dying from old age. So Okay, Grim. Okay, I see how it is. You're gonna stand right in my way. Ooh, lag. Oh my gosh, the game is being very laggy. Now is not the time to be focusing on getting invited to a party. Oh. Stop loving on my dog. Well, trying to stay a little positive here. Now we can move to the new world. I mean, that's something. I don't know why there's smoke around these graves over here. Okay, so I really don't want to wait around. I don't really have a reason to kind of stick around. We're gonna move Rags in. I'm gonna go move him in with Allie. Or should I do Jafar? Because that's Jafar's dad's dog. I don't know. I think we'll go move Rags in with Jafar. And then I'm going to move to the new world and kind of get settled in and stuff. I'm going to, of course, bring the graves with me. Gosh, dang it. This is not how I wanted to start this part. I mean, I'm honestly I was getting a little, I'd almost call it cabin fever. Like, now knowing that I can move to a new world soon, I was kind of like, I want to move. Don't get me wrong, I really like this house, but like, I actually really like moving to new places in this game, like just constantly having like fresh scenery. But this is not what I wanted. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna cut out. And when I come back, we should be in the new world. Hey guys, I'm back. I actually just recorded the whole rest of this part and realized that my mic was not plugged in. At least I realized it now before I recorded anymore. Okay, I'm back. We are in the new world, but not without consequences. So basically, I tried to move, and, well, technically travel. For those of you who don't know, if you use the NROS mod Traveler, you can actually travel to other worlds and then change hometowns once you get there, and it keeps your family tree intact. And every time I've ever used that method to move worlds to keep family trees intact, it always works. This time it said, I don't think so, because our family tree is gone. I left you guys about 2 days ago went to move, and I have been fighting it ever since. Every time I've tried to move The Sims, whether it is through Traveler, I even risked doing move to Newtown kind of thing, new neighborhood or whatever. That didn't work. Nothing worked. My game always crashed one way or another. At first, it was from something called Error Code 12, which is actually pretty popular if you use the NROS mods. But it is a pain in the butt, and basically claims that it can't save your game. Well, it would give me this message right before my Sims would travel, and the thing is, like, the game won't actually allow the Sims to travel unless it saves, but the game still tried to do it anyways, and so all I got was a black screen, and, like, I could see the outline of the loading bar, and, like, it's, you know, if you have, like, the hidden object thing turned on, it's like, find this object, like, that would show up, but nothing actually happened. I left it sit for 2 hours just to see if it would still do anything, and it didn't. So it just did that over and over again. Basically, it crashed the game without technically crashing it. So I finally got that resolved, finally got it to save, went to travel, and the bar just sat there. Like, it wasn't moving, the screens weren't changing, it wasn't asking me to find different hidden objects, nothing was happening. So the game was crashing basically that way, because once again I would try and leave it for a couple hours, see if it was just taking a long time, but no, it wouldn't do anything. Finally got that fixed. It would get about halfway through the bar, and then the game actually would crash. It would take me to my desktop. I did that I've restarted my game maybe 10 or 15 times, and see, my game takes actually quite a while to start, because I do have CC, I do use mods. My game is not very fast, my game is laggy, we have been over this before. And I don't know, it was very disheartening. It was, like, every time I would make progress, I got, like, so excited, and then the game would turn around and crash. So, I mean, it takes about a good 20 to 30 minutes for my game to actually start up and load up a save and get to the point where I can actually play and record. And to do that 15 or 20 times over and over, and still be trying to do other things. And see, I can't have any other applications open when I am first starting my Sims game. Otherwise, it will not start. The program will stop responding. So I can't be, like, multitasking while I'm trying to start my game. Like, I can't be doing something on Firefox. I can't have Netflix open, like watching Netflix. I can't be editing videos. The desktop has to be completely clear of anything but The Sims until I hit the main menu, and then I'm allowed to start messing with other things, and it'll keep working. So, very long process, very annoying, very frustrating, very disheartening. Finally, I got to the point that I just saved the family, and I made a new save and placed them here in the new world, which is Saffron Bay. So we no longer have our family tree. As far as these Sims are concerned, Jafar and Allie are not a thing. Aurora and Eric weren't a thing. I mean, their whole family starts here. There is no anything else. One of the things I tried at one point in order to see if, like, the traveling would work, like, people had said that if they emptied their inventories, made their family inventory smaller, made their Sims inventory smaller, it'd be fine. So I left behind the cars, which I intended to take with me. I left behind the gravestones for Raja and Jeannie, and Aurora. I left those behind. I did make sure I had the camera and, like, the data discs. Now that I think about it, I'm not sure if the data discs are actually in the storage tower. What is this? Oh, chamomile. Can I place this? I don't want to place it and not be able to pick it back up. We'll do it later. I'm actually at the festival. If you were curious. So yeah, it was really annoying. I'm really upset that I lost the family tree. Now, before, like in one of my last attempts before I actually tried traveling, because everything was fine up until I traveled. I attempted to travel. In the notebook that I have with all of like my rules and stuff in it, I actually wrote down the entire family tree. I wrote down all of the kids, all of the grandkids, everyone who got married. Like, I literally have. So, like, for instance, like way back in the beginning when we first started, we had Ella and Noah. Ella and Noah had Rex, Buzz, Trixie, Peter, and Jesse. Well, I have Rex and Patricia with their 4 kids. So I have underneath Rex and Patricia, I have Ken, Bonnie, Hannah, Sally. I have Buzz and Lily with Molly, Barbara, and Melanie. Trixie and Kevin with Al and Daisy. Peter and Marilyn with Janie. And then Jesse and Andy with, you know, their kids. Aaron and Michelle had, you know, their kids. I put down all of the kids, all of the grandkids, and I intend to continuously add to it as time goes on. So there is that. I do still have it written down, but as far as the game is concerned, there is nobody else now. It all starts with them. So this is actually going to be the last part of Generation 6. The twins age up tomorrow, and when I show you the house, it should make sense as to why I chose a house with 2 bedrooms when we have, you know, when we would technically need 3 bedrooms because the twins aren't really supposed to be interacting with each other, just yet. But seeing as how, again, they aren't supposed to, seeing as how they age up tomorrow, Ariel actually ages up in 2 days, so we'll move out just in time for her to age up. But since the girls are aging up tomorrow, I didn't actually bother to put them in a house with 3 bedrooms. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do about moving who into where. We'll just have to see. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to talk about. I mean, I need to make Hans, because the rules for this next generation, which it actually is labeled, the generation is labeled as Anna, but I'm calling it Frozen, because it's not like we called, you know, oh, excuse you, George, my door was not closed all the way, and Ellie just leaned up against it. Like, this past generation was called Aladdin, and after Aladdin turned and cheated on us, like, after we had his kids, or I guess we only had 1 kid with him, like, he wasn't really brought up again. It technically, like, the generation should have been called Jasmine, if, like, or, you know, the Little Mermaid generation was called the Little Mermaid. It was not called, excuse you, it was not called Ariel. So, even though this generation is focused on kind of Anna's side of Frozen, we're still calling it Frozen. Or the next generation, I guess. Which will be the next part. So, when I first recorded this part, I said that I wanted to, I had meant, like, with this generation, to have Ariel go out and get, you know, the family photos at the park. No, because it looks like Alex is the only one doing anything. Come on. Take a greeting card photo with your family, please. Girl, you can too. Stop. 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 Ellie. Ellie, George. Ellie. Baby girl. Hey. Hey. I will hit you with Mochi's toy. But I had meant to get the family photos and I honestly just flat out forgot. So I'm going to try and do that again this generation because I really liked doing it for Little Mermaid. Like every season we were taking all of the kids out to the festival and getting the pictures, and I honestly really enjoyed doing it. So, what are you doing, baby? What are you doing, baby? George. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to go make Hans, and we're also gonna have a Kristoff kind of. Okay, I'm not gonna put Kristoff in at the same time that I put Hans in because I have learned that story progression can be a very evil thing, and we'll start hooking him up with whoever. But for Generation 7, we have to lose all contact with Twin. Well, we can't. I wasn't gonna move Elsa out. Just made sure that they didn't interact with each other, but I could only do that so much with them sharing a bathroom at the old house. And I mean, they are sharing a bedroom for a night. Would you hush? Actually, I have Twizzlers that I left out by accident the other night. George can have some Twizzlers. I have Momo sleeping on the bed. Anyway, she's supposed to find love with a criminal. Experience near death at the hands of my supposed true love. I don't know how I'm supposed to experience near death. Like, if I need to somehow have Hans break something and with a puddle of water over it, like Ariel did with the dishwasher. Like, if I need to, and then singe Jasmine, I don't know. Then after that, I'm supposed to find someone new after becoming best friends with my twin. So I'm only allowed to get with Kristoff after Jasmine and Elsa are best friends, and they're only allowed to do that after, Jasmine nearly dies, so I'm not buying. No! Oh my gosh. Well, I can show you the house. I actually really like my Sims Realty, like how they furnish their houses. It is very simple, but it's also without being bare or empty. I feel like they do just enough. So this is the house. It is 65 Vincent Street is the location of it for those of you who are interested. In Saffron Bay, which is a new world they built back in April. So this is the house. I placed the scooters. I don't know why. Again, the girls aren't going to be staying here long. But we didn't have room for us to place a car for them. Hold on, I'm breaking off another piece of Twizzler. Here you go, George. So, really simple house. I mean, there's Ariel and Alex's bedroom in the back. The girls have to share this loft room thing, but again, it's just until tomorrow, and then they're home free. I'm waiting for this stupid Into the Future portal to show up too. No. I would have thought I would already shown up by now. Oh hush. Don't sit there and huff at me. I'd like it if everything would load back up, please. What? Who are you? I'm sorry, I see custom content here on a sim. I'm like, ooh, who be you? I like this. This is actually kind of nice. Yeah, and I love how my Sims Realty, they excuse you. They always seem to know what to do with their lots. Ooh. They even have a hot tub. Look at that. Ellie. So, Ellie. I'm so rewarding bad behavior by giving you Twizzlers for sitting there howling and interrupting me, but like I want you to be quiet. Mochi doesn't make sound like you do. I'm just saying. Mochi's a good child. I don't know. He wants to go skating? Sure, you go skating. You can all go skating if you want. As much as I think this is super cute, I feel like there's not a whole heck of a lot to do. What is this? Aren't the Cosmos supposed to be really, like, expensive? Not that we need the money. There's the portal. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and end the part here. This is the end of Generation 6. I'm going to have a slideshow posted on Monday. Not Monday, Wednesday. Monday is a perfect genetics day. But anyways, I actually, yeah. The next part is not going to be a part. It is going to be a slideshow. There's my timer. But then it'll be Frozen. So, yeah. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye, guys.